Today's morning coffee vinyl side, The Surfmen, The Sounds of Exotic Island 1960. You only need to see one name on this album to know that something is rotten in the state of Denmark, and that's Somerset. Somerset was one of the original Exploitio labels owned and operated by one D.L. Miller, aka David Miller, David L. Miller, Dick L. Miller, Leo Mueller, David Kleber. Let's just call him Mr. Scammy McScammy. McScammy invented half the scams in the recording industry and basically refined the other half. And to this day, the Byzantine web of properties and copyrights owned by his benefactors in Europe and America still pays out cash money long after his death. This album began as an idea to rip off Martin Deny and Arthur Lyman's new exotica sound, a genre they'd basically invented and popularized that was suggestive of warm tropical breezes and Polynesian rhythms and dreamscapes, and could be considered a precursor to ambient and trance. McScammy assembled a group of LA-based studio cats under contract, paying them union scale, almost unheard of for McScammy, to imitate the pair, who, under the artist moniker of the Surfmen, recreated the Deny Lyman sound. Whereas Lyman and Deny had deep island roots, the Surfmen simply had their ears, mining and mimicking the tropes of the genre, almost in parody, producing 2 albums for McScammy and Somerset. A vibraphone-heavy release, with bongos, piano, guitar, flutes, and fake bird calls, jungle noises, and vocalizations, the album is not without its appeal. It's a tongue-in-cheek bit of kitsch, and part of that appeal was the suggestive album cover, which featured a painting of a nearly naked Polynesian princess rising out of a tropical flower. This was in the days when National Geographic was the only permissible and accessible source to see boobies. McScammy was simply giving the punters what they wanted at a price they could afford. They call that success.